name is Eleni Symeonidou. I am Greek, but I have lived in Asia for the last 11 years, 6 years in Shanghai and 5 years in Hong Kong. I'm an HR professional and I have experience in learning and development, talent management, and diversity and inclusion. I had a fantastic experience. I have to admit, I'm a very big champion. Everything that I was expecting to see on the program, I did see, and I saw even more. It really exceeded my expectations. I now know what good coaching looks like, thankfully, and I feel confident that at least I'm doing it on the right basis and with the right values and with the right tools. And even if my coaching may not be perfect at the moment, it has a sound base. Recently, I was coaching someone after I finished my Bailey Balfour certification, who was kind of in a crossroads with their career, and they weren't sure where to take it, and they were looking to identify possible next career steps and also identify their strengths and their skills in order to then go look for what alternative career paths there are. And by the end of our coaching program, they had already found their next step and they were very happy. So I feel it really did make a difference to this person's life. I do now have the tendency to hold silences a lot more, not only when I'm coaching, but also in other types of relationships, even personal relationships as well, and friendships. And that I do tend to keep myself in check a bit more consistently in terms of assumptions that I might be making about a situation or what someone is sharing. And maybe a third one is I definitely hold off from offering advice to friends or even family. It's something that perhaps was more obvious in a work context, but now I'm applying it a lot more in my personal life for sure. Probably the mentor coach sessions, because things become a lot clearer there, I would say. So no matter how much you have read about coaching methods and approaches and tools, it's always different when you try to put them into practice. And being able to do that in front of people who will give you feedback in a very honest, but also empathetic and constructive way, I think really did change the way that I coach and the way that I think about coaching as well. And so I was really able to see the change in myself during these sessions. But also, more interestingly, I've been able to see my classmates and other people's growth through those sessions, and it was really fascinating to see. The community and support system within the program, I think, contributed to my learning in many, many ways. One of the things that I found really helpful was we created a WhatsApp group with my cohort, and that really did have that sense of community, and we would celebrate each other's small wins, or we would share resources throughout the program. And that really made a difference, because oftentimes with online courses, it can feel a little bit lonely. But I have to say that we did form a community, and we even had a get-together afterwards, and we really helped each other learn and celebrated each other's small wins, either during the sessions or even after the sessions. But I have to say that oftentimes the mentor coaches felt that they were part of our community. They were really lovely. They did really celebrate small wins with us. And again, they felt that they were really there to help and support us. So they also felt like a part of that community. I think advice that I give for any program, which is you take out as much as you put in. And so I feel by taking really the time to do the exercise for yourself with kind of like peace of mind and quiet, and really delve into the tools for yourself, for example, was a big learning moment for me into how my clients would feel using these tools, and how would it feel to be in their shoes. So this is, for example, one element that I found that, when I put in more, I was able to take up more, not only as a coach, but also on a personal level. I would say also perhaps a more kind of practical advice would be to try and stagger the mentor coaching sessions and not do them all at the end, purely because it is a journey and it is very useful to see how you coach at different stages of that journey and not only towards the end of that journey. So I think it is really valuable to kind of pace them through the time.